Hello everyone, I am Mansi Dave and here I am to inform and update you about the latest happenings in the real estate industry. Here I am with Realty Buzz. Without wasting a minute, let's get started with the stories that made headlines. The first story of the day comes flying from Noida. That's right, as the Civil Aviation Ministry has approved a new airport at Jewar, which is slated to boost Noida Realty business. Let's give you more details on the same. It takes over an hour and a half to drive from Indira Gandhi International Airport in New Delhi to Noida, a distance of about 35 kilometers compared with a 20-minute ride to Gurgaon. That's probably why companies, both domestic and international, have preferred to set up shop in Gurgaon. Property prices and office rentals in Noida have been significantly lower than in Gurgaon. A ray of hope, however, is around the corner and may reset the rivalry between the two suburbs of the national capital. The Civil Aviation Ministry has approved a new airport at Jewar, located along the 165-kilometer Yamuna Expressway connecting Greater Noida and Agra. The airfield could turn out to be an inflection point for Noida and its extended surroundings, kick-starting the revival of home sales and infrastructure development, real estate experts say. Industry experts suggest that it is a huge thing for Uttar Pradesh. A big international airport is required to service big cities such as Lucknow, Kanpur and Agra, among others. They further add that this will improve corporate demand in Noida and the areas around it. Noida is still significantly cheaper than Gurgaon and this can level the playing field. Noida's property prices at the upper end are barely half the rate of Rs 20,000 per square foot in the most expensive part of Gurgaon. While this relatively affordability prompted developers to start a large number of projects in the city and the middle class has lapped up homes, corporate demand has been weak. The new airport is expected to generate jobs and drive the state's economy. Warehousing could become a very big trade booster because of the airport's here. Manufacturing will pick up and that will lead to job creation. With that, the demand for housing and office space will go up. Home sales in most parts of the national capital region, especially in areas along the Yamuna Expressway, where eminent developers have launched real estate projects over the past few years, have been slow for the past year or so. Experts further say that the announcement of the new airport, home sales will pick up in the short term and later when office demand goes up, prices will start to rise. Builders and property experts hope the new airport will change the profile of Noida. The next news is in line in that of the MMRDA getting highest ever bid for transferable development rights. Have a look at it in detail. The Mumbai Metropolitan Region Development Authority, MMRDA, has received a highest bid of Rs 52,000 per square meter or 4,800 a square feet for transferable development rights offered under an auction, which is the highest ever bid received for TDRs in an auction by any government body. MMRDA has put a total of 3.22 lakh square feet of TDRs in Mumbai's western suburb of Goregaon and Jogeshwari for auction. These TDRs generated through slum rehabilitation projects at Nirlon and Nesco plots in Goregaon and Ajgaonkar in Jogeshwari have witnessed unprecedented response with 14 bids and 12 developers. According to experts, MMRDA is expected to generate a revenue of over Rs 150 crores through this auction. Realty developer Bhumi Construvel has bid Rs 52,011 per square meter or Rs 4,800 a square foot for 6,133 square foot of TDRs generated out of Aslam Rehabilitation Project on the plot of Jogeshwari. Currently, prices of TDRs generated at these three locations are between Rs 4,500 and 5,000 per square feet. However, the rate is prevalent for TDRs sold by private developers. Typically, when a government body like MMRDA or Mahada auctions TDRs, the rates achieved are relatively lower. The response to the MMRDA auction of TDRs indicates hardening of TDR prices, given the shortage in the market. The response to TDR auction has been good. Apart from the highest bid received for TDRs generated out of the Jogeshwari plot, the average bid for TDRs offered stood at Rs 51,000 per square meter, and this is also the highest bid average for TDRs offered by any government body. The allotment will be finalized after 2 weeks and the developers will have to match the highest bid price for any amount of TDRs that they have bid for. After this auction, MMRDA is left with additional 70,000 square meter of TDRs generated in the suburbs. In 2007, the NMC had appointed an agency to conduct the survey, but it could not complete the task even after getting extension twice. Now let me tell you about the Realty update from Nashik. GIS survey of properties in Nashik shall start from October. Let us take you in the detailed story about it. The civic body is planning to conduct geographic information survey of its properties in the city from October. The survey will be conducted to tag registered and unregistered properties in a bid to increase the revenue of the Nashik Municipal Corporation through property tax. A representative from Nashik Municipal Corporation said that they will soon launch a project of mapping properties in the limits of the municipal corporation by using GIS technology. The project got delayed in view of the forthcoming Kumbh Mela. They will attach information of all registered properties across the city. Besides, they will also be able to identify properties which have yet not been registered. This will help them increase their revenue by recovering taxes from unregistered properties. The Nashik Municipal Corporation has not conducted property surveys since last 16 years. There is no record of additional construction that came up after 1999. As per norms, it is mandatory for the civic bodies to conduct survey of properties after every 4 years. In 2007, the NMC had appointed an agency to conduct the survey, but it could not complete the task even after getting extension twice. Finally, the civic administration blacklisted the company. The NMC has also moved the court against the firm, claiming compensation of Rs 70 crores for the losses. There are close to 3.8 lakh registered properties across 6 divisions of the municipal corporation. 40,482 in Satpur, 35,529 in Nashik West, 73,108 in Nashik East, 77,917 in Panchwati, 86,871 in Sidco and 66,205 properties in Nashik Road. In 2014-15, the NMC collected property tax to the tune of Rs 75.48 crore as compared to Rs 71.74 crore during the previous fiscal. So that is all for this episode of Realty Buzz. We will be back with more on this. Till then, goodbye, take care and keep watching Spin TV.